There you go again. I don't really want to talk about it.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the 76ers. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here's Barrett. This one for three. Robinson passes to Rose. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Embiid. Bank shot. No good. Outside, Maxey. Goes back up. Embiid, no good. Maxey against Randall. And here's Rose outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
2 shots. And the first one at the line is good.
And some teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Maxey hits them both. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. They're scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Outside Rose. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Rose passes to Robinson. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Now here is Harris. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Rose. Randall a screen on Hart. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Randall with a screen for Rose. Nice contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that play takes talent. D. Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night. Drops, so they now lead by 1.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. Randall dishes to Rose. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. No good off the front iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. Harris outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Here's Rose. This game he had 10 points. Now the pass to Brunson. Randall a screen on Maxey.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. They'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Third team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson. At the line for 2.
One falls for Brunson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense. And now,
tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
they haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Maxey, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Now, here's Rose. And Embiid with the block. Looking it over. Passes it to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers. Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Thibault, the pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Embiid. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
But inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Rose. From the arc. Maxey He grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Harden. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Embiid, the 10-footer finds the target. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And New York making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Mitchell Robinson fourth.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 6. And here's Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
The 76ers leading by 3. Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. Now Embiid, guarded by Robinson. Embiid, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Thibault kicks it to Tucker. Back to Thibault. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Launches it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And checking out some stats for Julius Randle. Coming off a terrific season. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 10 rebounds and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Pass to Fournier. Randle with a screen for Fournier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The 76ers lead. Embiid the screen. Harden against Quickly. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Embiid lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 11.
He's looked practically unstoppable in this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Randall a screen on Harden. And it's quickly missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Harden outside. There's the pass to Tucker. Maxey into the lane. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now, here's Barrett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The feed now to Fournier. Over Maxey. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Embiid with the screen on Quickly. Harden the pass to Niang. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Randall. Passes it to Barrett. Quickly with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Niang. Pass to Tucker. There's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Randall a screen on Maxey. Fournier, that's for 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. Can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Out to the wing. Kicks it out to Harden. Tucker a screen. Harden's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple.
The pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall with a screen for Fournier. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Harden was the first player to average 45 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Here's Quickly, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Randall with a screen for Fournier. This is it to Barrett. Fires from deep. James Harden with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Embiid with a screen on Randall. Pass to Tucker. Inside. There's Embiid. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Fournier. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. No good that time.
A tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
It's stolen by Randall. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fournier passes to Quickly. Here's Toppin, guarded by Tucker. Toppin sets a screen for Fournier to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harden dishes to Embiid. Fader on the way. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He's playing defense with a huge chip on his shoulder. Blocks, steals, you name it. He's all over the place. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Philadelphia leading by 11. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Shake Milton is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Court Miles with the 3 spot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. 9 feet out. Toppin kicks to Brunson. Now, here's Quickly. Defended by Milton. Toppin, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Takes a step back. Milton the pass to Harris. Over Toppin. A shot off that time. The Knicks go the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. That one is off. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And he sinks the second. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Harrell, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Melton against Brunson. Knocked away. Now the 76ers on the break. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here's a look at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey. Knicks trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Makes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Harrell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. It's Samart. It's good. And got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Right side Rose. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Rose. Guarded closer. Here's Toppin. New York now working with the new shot clock. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Robinson. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Melton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Out left to the wing. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Harris.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the wing, Melton. It's Harrell, top of the key. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Melton. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Rose. Pass to Reddish. Right side Rose. Here's Toppin. And the three off target. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Toppin with the steal. Here's Brunson. Back to Reddish. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Knicks fourth.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the board.
Toppin finds Reddish. There's a screen by Robinson. Toppin passes to Rose. Just 3 to shoot. Over Milton. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Harrell, the pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Here's the three. The 76ers with another miss. And the pass to Brunson. Kicks the Rose. They need this one. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
Hit by Harrell. Melton passes to Harrell. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Now here's Brunson, defended by Milton. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Robinson. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Checked in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Melton. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular. And you know, the Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point. One shot.
Free throw drops for Melton. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Reddish. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Melton, he's got 5. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing quickly.
Now, here's Barrett. Feeds to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Korkmaz. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. There's the feed to Randall. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
To the inside.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Knicks trail by 14. Barrett dishes to Reddish. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. And James Harden subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The Knicks also changing it up. Fournier's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Randall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Harden. A free ball. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. It's a 14-point game. Randall finds quickly. Pass to Fournier. To the middle. Here's Randall. The layup's good off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Thybulle. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes to Randall. There's the dish to Fournier. It's deflected. Now here's Thybulle. Barrett covering. Maxey passes to Tucker. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Fournier. To the paint. Here's Toppin. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Tucker. Maxey kicks to Thybulle. Second 6. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spent a lot of his childhood in France.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw, no good.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Harden outside. Pass to Niang. Down low. Here's Embiid. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fournier. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Harden left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul. Getting the whistle and the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Throw good, James Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
And so it's Philadelphia, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. You got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Over in the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. He's so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and footwork are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Knicks trail by 18. And here's Rose. To the inside. Here's Randall. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Randall against Harris. Now here's Embiid. He started closely.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
The Knicks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Rose passes to Barrett. Back to Rose. Robinson a screen on Harden. Here's Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
First free throw is good. And Rose drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. He kicks it to Embiid. Misses the 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Randall passes to Rose. Picked by Randall. Over Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, some kids you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Now, here's Thibault. Barrett covering. Thibault kicks to Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Robinson dishes to Rose. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Harden. The 76ers leading by 18. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. The pass to Embiid. Thibault with the ball. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Rose. Randall a screen on Harden. Rose kicks to Randall. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
From deep Harden. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Randall a screen on Maxey. Inside. Randall no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Maxey. He's got 6. Now Embiid. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. From 10 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And the basket by Harden.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Reddish, he's checked in for New York. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Milton feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Milton. Perilous screen on Brunson. Low block shot on the way, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Tucker, the pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Milton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not the guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Korkmaz kicks it to Tucker. Perilous screen on Brunson. Fires from 14. Back to Tucker. There's the triple. That shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Barrett against Melton. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall outside. It's stolen by Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got 6.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Milton the pass to Milton. Six to shoot. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 18. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Milton scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in. And then for New York, Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Evan Fournier comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. On the wing quickly. Fournier against Melton. Over in the corner, Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Toppin. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 18. Now here's Milton. 7 points in the game. Milton no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Milton, following the score by New York. On deep. It's rebounded by Quickly. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Fournier. No good on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Fournier against Melton. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. Quickly up top, defended by Milton. The shot's good from Quickly. The 76ers leading by 17. And here's Milton. 7 points in the game. Harrell finds Milton. Back to Harrell. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Tucker a screen. Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's too good a look to get them from behind the arc.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Toppin. Back to Fournier. And there's the pass to Quickly. There's a screen by Robinson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
Passes it to Harrell. Back to Melton. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Quickly with it. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Maxey with it. Defended now by Fournier. Robinson with the block. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matisse Thybulle comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thybulle. Banked in off the glass. Thybulle's got 5 now. Here's Fournier. Pass to quickly. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 18. The pass to Thybulle. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Reddish. Harden against Quickly. Harden, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
And Fournier kicks to Quickly. Now, here's Toppin. He's tightly guarded. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Embiid. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers ahead, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Knicks trail by 16. Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Fournier for 3. The three-pointers right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Embiid. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Derrick Rose is checked in for Fournier. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Embiid sets the bid for Harden. High post shot. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Harden. And that's now 19 points for Joel Embiid. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Down by 12. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Kicks it to Rose. 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. Offensive rebound. With the clock winding down. And then Robinson slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Harden against Quickly. It's to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Randall. The offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Quickly. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The 76ers leading by 10. The pass to Thibault. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Randall with a screen for Rose. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Passes it to Thibault. Back to Harden. Over quickly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Maxey against Rose. Randall a screen on Maxey. Rose kicks to Randall. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 12. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
New York calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He was not pleased. He said, "You guys look dead out there." Told him they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, "This is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up." Guys.
Thank you, David. Down low. Here's Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the inside. There's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 28 points for the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Randall, a screen on Maxey. Embiid with the steal. Maxey with it. Robinson picks him up. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harris. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And there's Randall on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Now here's Harden. Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. Now here's Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid inside the line. Misses off the right eye.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Back to Randall. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Harden up top. He's covered by Rose. Embiid wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Robinson. Lets it go from the wing. Embiid, no good. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Randall a screen on Harden. Floats one. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 15. Embiid with the screen on Rose. The 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randall a screen on Maxey. Here's Rose. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it. Just ugly, and that hasn't happened.
Harden the pass to Thybulle. Lock at 6. The pass to Maxey. Brunson with a clean look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Now Embiid. To Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 15. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Thybulle. Barrett, no good.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Harden outside. Embiid the screen. Harden the pass to Thybulle. 5 to shoot. Embiid against Robinson. Embiid, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. 15-point game. Randall is doubled. Down low. Brunson. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now Harden passes it to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
the line for your Sixers, PJ Tucker. At the line for one.
That's good from Tucker.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
New York calls timeout. There's a check in for Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 16. To Brunson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Harden. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Randall outside. Brunson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Feeds to Embiid. The shot from the low post is good. That's now 32 points for Joel Embiid.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Now here's Brunson. The feed to Randall. Over Harris. Randall no good. Philadelphia leading by 18. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. The open shot, Maxey. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Barrett kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid finds Thibault, and here is Harris. Here's Embiid. Randall grabs the board. And here's Rose. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.